What's going on, YouTube? What up, X? We are back. The Coliseum is back. We're back in action. We're live. Just trying to get on the stream here to see what we can get. The Coliseum. Let's see what we can get the cranksters, guys. I wanted this. Let's just jump right into it. Earlier today when I streamed inside of the Coliseum, guys, when we barely just started, we did end up taking the short last night. It was awesome that we had a great stream last night, guys, and we had many influencers, many other analysts and traders jump into the stream. It was great. They ended up taking the trade with us. You guys can see played out. This was short in territory, baby. Absolutely short in territory. It was great. We can see that this thing kind of had a flag right in here, and it just completely rolled over. Well, my target was literally going to just be, if we're putting in these lower highs, we're putting in these lower lows. I really wanted this trade in here. I have not entered just yet. I want to see, I call it rounding out. I want to see if this thing comes down at all one more time and starts working out of here like this, and then I can get inside of this trade with us. But, yeah, we got ourselves a Bitcoin dump party. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get this trade, man. I really wanted this trade. And it looks like it's already starting to squeeze right now. You know, I told everybody that if I was to get inside of this position, I would want to really lower the size. I think I might just have to take it, man, because this thing right here is getting ready to squeeze, guys. If everyone just starts shorting this thing, man, she can squeeze pretty hard. And you guys can see that it's already starting to break kind of this this downward momentum right here. I think I'm just going to have to take it, man. I'm a little terrified. Not the best entry, but I did say that if this thing came down and started rounding up, this thing can squeeze right back up to this trend line right here, man. And dangerous though, guys. This is dangerous scalps inside of the Coliseum. This is why I called it, you know, crank versus 72K, man, because this is dangerous. This is dangerous. We've already had so much of a move. I really wanted this down in here. I just know that if everyone tries to short this, man, this thing can pop quite a bit. So I am already in. We're up almost $3,600. I did get in the trade. I was trying to get into this ASAP, guys. I wanted this trade right away. Yo, Crypto Blood. Here we go, man. We'll get him in here. Let me send him the link. Shout out to Crypto Blood, guys. Scalpalytics, Bloodalytics. Make sure to follow Crypto Blood. Let me see if I can get him a link real quick, man. I'm stressing. I'm already in this scalp. We really wanted it from here. This would have been a $30,000 trade, man. But you know what? If they try to short this right now, this thing is going to squeeze. And it already is. Look, we're up another 4,000. Let's see if we can get Crypto Blood the stream here. Yeah, we're already squeezing, baby. And then we can ask Crypto Blood some nice questions, man. He's been doing this a long time. And again, guys, I am already in this trade. We're already up $5,000, $6,000. Man, I got off of the wolf spaces. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh, guys, I gotta leave. I got in this trade right away. Squeeze, baby. If these guys keep trying to squeeze this, then this thing can pump quite a bit. Probably up here towards the 75. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's see here. We wanted this right away. 75,000, man, will end up being a nice $29,000 trade, baby. Bangers. And again, these people are crazy. If they keep trying to short this, this thing's going to squeeze higher and higher. Come on, man. Dangerous. Let's get over onto some market cipher. Let's see what we're seeing. 1 minute slowly climbing up. I really like the 12-minute on this, guys. See, to be honest with you, I'd really like if man, it's going to squeeze. If everybody just tries shorting this, they're going to squeeze this bad boy hard. And Crypto Blood, I did just send you the invite link, dude. We'll get Blood in here, man. I've been watching Crypto Blood for about 5-6 years. Man, I jumped in this thing straight top blasting this bad boy, to be honest with you. It's just that you got to be psycho, man, to short this after we started rounding out here. And if this thing comes down, man, and we start breaking down, I'll close this out because I want it down here. And to be honest with you, I do. But I just know, man, if everybody keeps trying to, man, we got Blood in here. We'll add him to the stage right away, man. What's up, Blood? Let's see if I can, let me get. And there we go. Now I can hear him.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, guys, welcome to the stage, Crypto Blood. Make sure to give Crypto Blood a follow, guys. He's a large channel, man. I've been watching him for about 5-6 years.
Nah,
he's
not
good.
A large channel.
Brother, he's you know, and you guys, he's
I'm
part of the Disco
I'm
fam.
known in the crypto space, but not a large channel, man. They shadow banned Crypto Blood years ago, but it's all good. We're here.
You're out there doing big things, man. And if you guys don't know, he's also a great scalper. I teach you guys how my style of scalping. But yeah, he's got the scalpalytics. He's got the bloodalytics, guys. Make sure to go follow his page, man. It's some neat stuff, and he's been very, very.
Yeah,
you guys.
I'm a quant trader. So it's all based on rules, right? It's literally rule-based trading. Everybody has their flavor or their style. Crank even, I mean, you know, he's a scalper, but he still has rules that he sticks to, and to be successful, you have to have some parameter of rules that you stick to, and you're disciplined with every time you execute a trade. You know, so
that's what it's about, man. If you guys watch our channels, we don't deviate from the plan. We've been fried and burned so many times in our beginning stages, man, that you can't. We're just so numb to this shit at this point that it's you guys. We're up against robotics. We're up against algorithms and robots, man, that are doing these trades. That you know, for any of us that are doing these manual trades, guys out there, you gotta follow the rules and you cannot deviate.
Let me see. Yeah. I'm trying to share this really quickly, CryptoCrank.
Here, yeah.
So I can share the live stream.
Yeah, me too, dude. I just I might want to just close this real quick, dude. But I just know if they squeeze it, we're already up another $8,300. I've been on this mission, dude. I've taken this account from 100 grand. We're at 320, so we were gonna get it up to a milli. Is the all in the scalp game. But I got to add you to this as well. So give me just a second here, and I'll 73,800. That way I can focus. We're at 74 G's. You know what, bro? I ain't gonna complain, brother. I just locked in another 8 grand. Yeah, I just locked in another 8 G's, dude. I love the noise, man. I got to get my soundboard, man. It's just growing pains. I love the soundboard. I love the gun.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Now that we just did this.
Okay, so tell me about where, because it's interesting that you trade during Asia, because I don't see much. I mean, I know you scalp. What time frame? 1 minute?
So I'm my scalp, dude, is going to be 1 through 20. 1 through 20 minutes. So an excellent example, man, would be like last night's stream. So let's go over here to TradingView. And if I just cleaned up all of this right here, we had this nice big dip. All right, we had this nice big dip, but then we started flagging out right in here. And again, this right in here, man, is like you know, the Coliseum bread and butter. Anytime, and again, we're looking at a 12-minute just so we can get the view of it, dude. But this was last night on the 1 minute, and you know, I told everybody, guys, this is multiple touches on this trend line. This thing has a pretty high probability of actually coming up right back up to the top of the range. Well, when we ended up doing that, I ended up missing the long. And I said, guys, this thing has a good probability coming up. We kind of wicked out. I took this short right in here when it started getting withered out, and bang, dude. It was another, you know, we ended up banging out another $10,000 trade, man, on these scalps right in here. But this is really my bread and butter on what I teach, 1 through 20. The other thing too, like on our last big dip, if we go up here, these ranges right in here, dude. I mean, you can see multiple touches right in here. And this is all during Asia hour, dude. Excellent range. These will make you freaking rich, dude. Multiple touches. And again, we're not in these positions much longer than 10 minutes, man. I mean, you can see just here. Flip this around. We have just clear, defined tops. And it's real simple, man. That's exactly what I do. Now, I'm a big proponent, dude, of low leverage, high margin. Yeah, I already closed it, Lou. I closed that trade real quick, man. I was up 8-9 grand. I was trying to make. Oh, I got to make sure that I get Blood and Sue the. I want to put them on the titles and everything, man, and we can get your community the link and everything. Let's do this real quick. But yeah, those 1 to 20. I can't hear you, dude. It's you're muted.
Oh, I just retweeted your live stream on X. I retweeted
Excellent.
that.
All right, cool. So I want to do the same thing. I want to make sure I add you into this. But yeah, those 1 to 20 minutes, dude. I'm sure we'll probably end up taking another trade here in just a moment. My target for this scalp, dude, wasn't very high on this squeeze. I still have targets right down below, but like to give you like an example too, like today's stream, I told everybody inside of my community, guys, we have just clear touches on this downtrend. This didn't even exist yet. And you could see here that we had from here to here was a 1.5. The next one was a 2.5 on that trend line touch right there, 2.5. And I said the same thing, guys, this move down is probably just going to end up being a 1, 1.5, maybe a 3. So here's our 1.5 coming up. It was a little higher whenever we were doing this morning. And I said, no lower than 70 G's before we get this dead cat bounce. Well, sure enough, man, this was a beautiful trade. I mean, you can see, man.
Where did you get in your entry on your long for Bitcoin? Because my scalpalytics. Right. Go ahead.
So right here on the break of this. So right here on the break of this, as we were coming up, I told everybody, hey guys, there's 100 million shorts on the exo charts that are getting ready to. Bro, there's 100 million shorts, which means that we're gonna squeeze.
That's exactly where my scalpalytics signal would have gone long on that. I'm like I said, I was getting to your stream.
Yeah, let's see it. And the guys, he's a quant trader. He's doing the robotics that I'm talking about. He's got the algorithm, the robotics that's reading all of this. So, man, while I get you into the attachments here, go over it, man, with the community. I need your screen to show though.
So how? Okay, let me see. Let me do a share screen.
Hold on.
That way.
Yeah, and then it'll show only you, and then I'll remove mine, and then let's get it like this. Hold on. How do I do? Just show yours. Edit mic. I want to just show. Here we go. Right now. I don't think I've ever done it to where I could just, let's see here.
Well, I share my screen, so you can just bring my screen up if you want to.
How do I do that though? I'm trying. Oh, there we go. There it is. There you go, brother. Cool.
Hey, so my entry was exactly where you got in. 73, 60, 600 area. We took some profits up here at 74, which is kind of like where you took profits. You actually got out the whole position, I believe.
I took out the whole because again, stream was coming in, dude. I wanted to. I'm still setting it up, but yeah, man. My exit on my closed, I opened up at 73,600 and I closed at 74.
Yeah, 74. Yeah, that's crazy. So that's the thing, guys. Like, you know, there are so many ways to skin a cat. You just have to be disciplined. Use low. If you're gonna use high leverage, use tight stops, and always have your stops in play. I don't know about you, Crank. Do you put in stops, or you
manual, dude? Because all of my scalps, dude, are between $1 to $3 million scalps, dude. So I can't be hunted even on any exchange. Even though I'm a nobody, man, I learned it from CryptoFace, bro. I manually will stop out. I'll either limit or mark it out because on these scalps, I don't let them breathe, bro. I've had too many times where I'm putting these limits that never get hit, and I put these market orders for profits that don't get hit. So I like closing in and out of the momentum.
Yeah, so I usually have, I put in stops just in case of system outages or anything. Like so I put it way below where my actual stop is. So I'll put a 0.2% gap below where my actual stop is. Because if I get to my green line in my system, we took 50% of our profits up here, and now it's rolling over. And if we cross below here, then I'm going short.
If you
I'm
cross
going back short.
below, you're coming back below that. Yeah. I
My
got
green
you.
line. Yeah,
Yep.
I have it signed. It's set up like a soft stop. So if you can see
Yep.
here, you know, it wicked into those regions, but it didn't close below it. So I don't trigger a close of my trade unless we close actually below these areas on my trade. Now earlier today, bro, we had a crazy killer trade right out the gate. U.S. session. We had some flopping and groping initially,
Yeah.
but we finally got it. We finally got it right here. Boom. Took that short at 9:50 a.m. And man, look at all those take profits, bro. We took 50% of our profits right here, 25%, another 25, another 25, another 25 down here, another 25. Boy, we going home with all the money, baby.
You took it all the way down, baby. That's sick,
all the way
dude.
down.
And these robots, man, or your system, they're manual, because I'm a manual trader, dude. I'm a manual trader. You have these things set up in the Scalpalytics to where it's just automatically initiating these entries.
No, not the. So you would need to bring your indicator up on the screen. Once you're invited to once you sign up, you get an invite to the script in TradingView, and then you would just manually look at, and you can set up alerts. You can attach alerts to these. I have tutorials on that, but yeah, once you're set up, man, you're just looking at the chart, waiting. You're just waiting for the trades. Now, I have these highlighted green areas and yellow areas. The green area is U.S. time zone, New York. So typically, I suggest you only trade coming into the U.S. zone, because that's when you get your best signals. A lot of the other ones will be a lot of false signals and back and forth. So my strategy is to trade it during the U.S. zone. Or
sick. Okay. And so, yeah, my biggest thing, man, is that and this is where I really was shining during the Asia trading markets, was because typically with Bitcoin running between our range of 86 and 94, almost every morning we've been getting those market dumps. Market opens, we were getting these bad dumps. S&P was going
in the U.S.
In U.S. market was dumping, man. Right. And what I was doing was I would wait. So I'm in Mountain Standard Time, dude. So it's 11:54 for me. So it's 7:30 at night. London and Asia have been open for about an hour. It settles, and then they either take us the next move down for the dump, or they're taking us up into that 2 a.m. pump, where sometimes we were waking up and we're like, oh, look, Bitcoin kind of got recovered, and then US opened again and we got that market open dump. So that's where I was making that change, you know what I mean? So that way I was able to get that price action. And then the other thing too, did you notice?
Cool, man. That's why I was interested in your methodology on trading the Asia zone, because for some reason for years I've stayed away from it because it just didn't seem to give me the price, the swing, because I'm typically a swing trader, but during the U.S. zone, you can get some scalps in, and take, like you said, you can range the top of London's open to London's bottom, and then you kind of pick ranges in between there. But
so let me ask you another thing too, because your indicator's showing. I would say, dude, because this would be the 50%. I would like seeing something where we round out, we accumulate, we pop. If this thing comes back into here, dude, well, I'm just waiting for another, like a support flip. This was the breakout, support flip, and if this thing swings another one, dude, I'm gonna end up slugging this thing a second time. So what happens on that move right there on the Scalpalytics, man? For
Scalpalytics, very similar setup. If you share my screen, you can see.
You got to put it back up again. Yep. Here, I'll remove mine, and then
I don't know why it said cancel. Okay, share screen. Okay, there we go. Boom.
It'll pop up here in a minute. Bang. There we go. Cool.
So very similar to yours, basically that area there. As if it holds it, then it's, we'll continue to hold that trade and go back up and take some more profits on the way up. But we were able to get a nice profit take right at the first wave up. That's 50%. So that L chicken is a 50% take profit. So we take 50% of our profits off the table.
What's an L
Lock in those
chicken, man?
gains.
I like the name. What's
Yeah, long chicken, man. You got to take the chicken off the table, baby. You got to take the
I
chicken
gotcha.
off the table.
Yeah.
So you got long chicken and S chicken, L chicken and S chicken. So the chickens are the 50% takers. We taking half our money home. You never lose taking profits. So that's how I design my system. Get half of those profits locked in, and then if the rest, if it continues in that direction, we take 25% on all subsequent take profits.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
And so where I'd like to know too, man, because obviously we're inside of a bear market. At this stage of the game, dude, euphoria has left the market. I was just on Drew's channel today on Discover Crypto, man, showing my ultimate targets for Bitcoin. And
what's going on?
the Druth, man, yeah. We loved getting on the blockchain basement, man, and breaking it down. They've been so good to me, dude. Really, really supportive. Super, super cool, man. But I got targets ultimately, dude, at $54,000 on a macro golden pocket. All right, 54 G's, man.
I got 63 as my next target. If we can't keep, let's get Elmo out the way really quickly. Move him down there. So we got 73K. If we can't keep 73, and we're trying, bro. We're trying hard. These are 1 hour candles. So we have 1 close below, 2 close below, 3 close below here. Now we're trying to come back up and close above it. It's not looking good, to be honest with you. Just from just looking at the raw price action of this whole thing. But we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see, because we could get a pump
if-then scenario.
Yep. Yeah, we could get a pump fake where they, fake people out. They're short, and then the shorts get obliterated here, and we get a short covering and rally up. Bam, back to 80, 79, 80, and then we roll back over again.
Yep.
So that could be a scenario that plays out.
The other thing, that 63 that you have there, dude, is my exact. So I told everybody we're just not going to dump 25% down to that macro golden pocket. So watch, I just want to show something real quick. Leave yours. Don't take it away yet. I can show it real quick here. But when I go out here to the weekly and I look at this, I've been trading. I had some nasty scalps when we just barely came down to this level right in here, this candle right here, before this was even created, the second one right here, the first one, I mean. So I got that because I'm a big support, resistance, volume, and fibs. Simple trading for me, man. That's it. Simple trading is the best trading, man. That's how I know
you trade. I know you're a good trader when I don't see 1,000 indicators on your chart.
Yeah.
Because that's how I know you've gone through all the magic indicator, this and that.
Thinking everybody's got the extra sauce and everything, and no, dude.
No. All you need is literally a naked chart and just trade it, man.
Yeah.
You can use fibs, of course.
Yeah, and one of my big things too, dude, is I've really back tested this blood. On my, you can see here I have a 618 for a golden pocket, dude. But crypto loves to wick, and so the 0.65, dude, man. If you don't know about it, it is money, baby. This 0.65, I promise you. Joshua Jake, man, is also creating FOMO. He's added it to his indicator. Back test it for yourself. Don't listen to me, man. But this 0.65 has just been money, dude, on this. And so when I and this is how it looks. You just go to the settings here. I have the 0.382, the 618. I take that one away. I add the 0.65, the 0.5, and the 786. This is all that matters to me. And the reason being is, look, man, directly into it, directly touching it. If we were to go to like a 30-minute and we look at the previous price action above us on this big range right here. So to give you an example, like this right here, this was between the 90,000 and the 98. Again, where could we get that retracement? Well, when we pull that, dude, I'm sorry, hold on. Let's go out right in. Hold on, dude. This isn't the range right in here. Hold on, dude. This one right in here. When we did the big Bitcoin was super, super, super boring. We weren't able to get out of this. Everyone was calling for this triangle and this bear flag right in here. We ended up tailing out for a long period of time. And this was between the first drop of 80,000 and 94. So when I'm back testing this, when I'm back testing these moves and we're scalping this entire range, dude, again, from here to here, look at where we dropped on this double bottom. We go from this low to this high, directly into this golden pocket in between that 0.618 and that 0.65. Same thing when we came in, we had this large accumulation range right in here. Everyone was like, man, oh man, Bitcoin's just getting super boring. This range we scalped the hell out of, dude. This range was amazing. And this was between 86 and 90,000. Same thing, pull that fib from the lows to the highs, directly on that 0.65. And so, man, yeah, this is kind of our bread and butter, man, whenever we're using these fibs. But again, when we go out here to the weekly, and I'm looking at this macro right in here, dude, we ended up taking this nice big scalp right in here. I have that 0.65 or that 786, man, right at that $73,000 that you're talking about. So this will be our first line right in here. And then ultimately, if we break this, dude, we got to pull this fib down to 15.5 and get the big picture of the massive range. And this is where I'm getting this big accumulation right in here from our big pump before November 6th. All right. When, the presidency and all of that. But $57,000 is my ultimate target. And then I think that I do think, dude, that we're going to end up doing, you know it, man. Bottoms are made when we round out, not on V shapes. Right. Something like this, dude. And bang. This is kind of my idea of what I'm looking for Bitcoin. What's your ideas, man? And you're thinking that 63, I mean, we don't just get to call bottoms. It's an if-then scenario. What do you think, man? We know Bitcoin's obviously inside of a downtrend.
So let me tell you.
And we are getting that bounce that I was talking about.
Yeah, we came down. We tried to go short, and then we turned around and went long again. So these are on this particular strategy is very tight stops, bro. I'm talking.
Yep.
Like, literally, we're talking like a point, like a quarter of a percent stops.
Yeah.
It's really tight. But I turn I don't trade this after 5 o'clock. It just go, I'll stop trading it. But during the U.S. zone, you can make some real good money. But anyhow, what I have, so for me, I have to bring in fundamentals into play. Not just I can't rely solely on technicals. I'm probably a 80% technical trader, but I leave 20%, that 80-20, I leave 20% for the fundamentals. And the fact that fundamentally we have MicroStrategy at buying, or they've purchased $54 billion worth of Bitcoin so far, right? And they're getting to the point where, okay, they did get another infusion from UBS. They got another infusion from another Swiss bank. But that's going to run out. They're going to stop. We're going to get to a point where they can't get any more infusion of cash to purchase more Bitcoin. And once they stop buying, I'm not even saying sell, Crank. I'm saying if they stop buying, that
no
is
more Bitcoin Jesus
flag.
buying.
Bro, that is waving the white flag, bro. It's going to go.
All right.
Listen, we're going to dump. We're going to dump so hard. So I think we're going to go see Elmo. We're going to go see Elmo down here.
You're thinking of the 30s? Oh, I love this, dude.
40, 45. Yeah, 40.
Okay.
I got Elmo hanging out around 45, 47.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range. 50, 45, somewhere in that range. Because give or take, bro, like, we're counting pennies at this point. Let me see here. If we go 10%, give or take, right? So from 48 to 53 ish.
Which is that golden pocket or that 0.65 that I'm talking about?
See how it all lines up, ladies and
on
gentlemen?
a very macro, guys, from 15.5 all the way up to 120. We're talking macro, guys, from the whole move.
Correct. So that's.
What do you think about miner capitulation as well, dude? Because miner, dude, we're at almost the cost of creating a Bitcoin. What do you think? Dude, with the I
thought it was a little bit lower. Let's see
here.
thought it was
I thought
at
it was
50.
right around
I thought it was 50
I thought it was
something.
56. Hold on, I'm getting them confused. MicroStrategy was 72
Yeah,
to
MicroStrategy
76,
70.
but the cost of BTC, right, is 56 and change. I'll get the
50 something.
confirmation
Yeah.
right now. Let's see. Let's see, man. Well, that's awesome, dude. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I've been scalping this. I'm still waiting right now. Now I'm gonna see if this thing's just gonna roll over because I really wanted to see. I call them nasties, dude. I call them nasties. I like these bloodbath ones. The bloodbath. You know what I mean? And this really wasn't it. I like that nasty, just continuation candle that scares the shit out of everybody. We kind of get that reversal and then we can participate. And I just don't think that this was it. And this is very tight from here to here. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for one more.
Very tight.
Very tight. Yeah, it's just too soon, man. Now I do have the same. This is very similar to $94,000, man. We could totally play around between 70 and 82. Very similar. But these big fat shorts right up in here, dude, these boys are just asking to be squeezed. There's no way that I think that they're not gonna, that these guys up in here. And so your target, and you're pulling a fib, or not a fib, but a trend line from something way up here like this.
Which one?
So you're thinking like 83s, you know what I mean? You're thinking like 83s on your squeeze, something up here.
No, 80. Yeah, no, 80. At this point, I can bring my.
Here, I'd like to see it. Here we go.
I keep removing my screen.
Yeah, just leave it up, and then I can hit add to stage and do it. There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
And
so I'm thinking. So this line here is coming from. So 79 is. But of course, as if we the longer it takes to get the squeeze out, then of course that number comes down, right? Because it's a downward trend line. So this comes from this top here in January 5th of this month. So Jan 5th is where I'm drawing that top from, because we had nice price action. So that was good price taps there for me, and that's where I'm getting that area where we could potentially come back up to and touch and maybe roll over.
And it looks like nice, okay. And it's looking like 73 to 75, man, is the cost to build a Bitcoin. This is miner cost here.
Oh,
73.
Wow.
That's from what
lower.
I thought it was
like
too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to average cost to create. I'm looking at it right now here on yeah, dude, the average cost to mine one Bitcoin has reached 74,600, while the all-in cost, including depreciation and SBC, climbed to 137,800, with net rate hash rate surpassing the symbolic 1 gigahertz or whatever. I don't even know what ZH is. Is it gigahertz? I'm just guessing on that, dude. I have no idea. But yeah, minor capitulation, dude.
I stopped remembering after PETA.
Petahertz
or
petahertz, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking to take another scout, man. I'm gonna be if this thing comes down in here and it starts rounding out. So I'd even be looking at something like this. I do see that we're kind of creating this little bit of a.
I think my screen is still showing. Yep.
You're good. Here we go. Something like this, and I really want to see if this starts hanging out up in here, man.
That breaks that.
But
it's going down, baby.
It's coming down, dude. And then the next bounce is going to be right on top of this accumulation right in here. So as a matter of fact here, dude, I just think that these guys are going to squeeze this 73,740. I'm going to see. I just feel like it's just too obvious. If everybody's just going to start squeezing this, dude, I think we can squeeze just a tad bit higher and then roll over
trade,
again.
Bitcoin? You scout Bitcoin or other ones?
Bitcoin, Ethereum. The problem is, man, is that these altcoins just haven't had the juice, dude. They just have not had the juice. I did end up taking the Ethereum. Now, like another one of my big strategies too, dude. If Bitcoin was getting the pump right in here and rounding out, and this started dropping, you're gonna have about a 30-second delay, man, to get in on this. It's not instantly. So if I start seeing Bitcoin start running and start accumulating here, I'm going to say, you know what? I'll tell my community, guys, I'm taking the ETH trade. And the reason being is they're perfectly synced up. You know, Bitcoin's taking a shit. This thing's going to take a shit, dude. Bitcoin's ripping. These things are going to rip. But I really try to stick to with that strategy to really top 20 assets, dude. And it keeps getting smaller and smaller. So it's really like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. I really like taking, like, if we were to look here, perfectly synced up, dude. Came up, had the pullback, slowly got the pump. This thing actually pumped pretty hard.
You know you can sync your crosshairs, right? Across charts.
Yeah. My problem is, dude, is that I have, because I'm dealing with a 51-inch screen, I normally have TradingView here, my exchange open. I watch Bitcoin specifically, and the altcoin that is synced up, I have it directly on my exchange screen. So it's, I'm second up, you know what I mean? And I'm ready to rock and roll. But I think I might, I'm going to look at Bitcoin here. I think I might take this other swing again, man. This thing, I like this. I like this, but the stop, like you said, would be underneath this 73,300. This is dangerous, though, guys. This is dangerous.
Yep, 73 exactly, 73,300.
There we go.
Give it some room to breathe.
Yeah, man, I'd like to go too, because I was watching again all of your early videos. I'm a growing channel. I'm slowly working my way in. Finally had my first. I'm streaming almost every single day. Had my first viral post. Had like 129,000 people check it out. It was a Bitcoin margin trade. It was a coin margin trade with Bitcoin, and like 124 800 down to 77,000. Ended up closing that out for 3,000%. But man, I'd like to know, because I've been watching you for 6 years, dude, the growth aspects, man. You've been able to complete I mean, dude, you got some killer shit that I watch. Scalpalytics, Bloodalytics, building the brand. I'm building the Coliseum, the Cranksters.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, I like that brand. That sounds good. I like that, man.
And is it really just the consistency for the algos and the communities, and obviously putting in the work on the trades and the execution? I see you doing that absolutely every single day as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I do this, the streaming stuff just as something to do daily, man. I mean, I trade for a living every day. I got some other business ventures outside of crypto and outside of YouTube that I manage and stuff as well. But I'm pretty much just chilled, bro. I trade in the morning. I usually try to trade the open, as I told you, and then I'll go live around 11. And I just rinse and repeat and just do my thing, stay in my lane. And yeah, man, live life, travel, eat good.
Sick. Yeah.
Smoke good.
Yeah. Smoke good. I was wondering, man. I haven't smoked in 5 years, dude. I haven't smoked in 5 years.
Well, I don't smoke. I only smoke cigars. I don't smoke the good green, but
you just smoke the cigars?
I'm a aficionado on the cigar side.
Yeah, any particular cigars I need to get into, dude? I just tried getting into a little bit of whiskey. I've been cutting back big time on drinking, but it's like with a good piece of meat or something, dude.
Yeah.
You're not a big drinker?
No, I don't really drink. My only vice is really cigars, and I'm a big coffee head, so I'm very, very into my coffee and having the beans, that single origin beans. I can taste the flavors and appreciate the notes and everything.
It's like a straight up Andrew Tate. What do they call that? Fire blood, dude. They call that fire blood. Yeah, that's what he calls it, man. He calls it fire blood. It's nothing but coffee. Fire blood is coffee. You run on coffee and cigars, dude.
Really? That's funny, bro. I didn't even know.
That's literally what he calls it. Fire blood. He goes, man, nothing but fire blood,
bro. You see, I got the espresso shot right here in my hand. Got my cigar. I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's go.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I'm inside of this, dude. I'm gonna see if I get blown out of the water here or not. But on that same level that you had, dude. Here we go. Yeah, it's holding right in there. I want to see if this is holding.
It's holding on. See, my system. Well, this one is like my personal signal that I've built, and it's on the 15-second. So with this strategy, it's a lot of small losses, big wins.
Yep.
Again, out the gate, and I mean you can I guess it depends on your strategy, but you can carry that philosophy into any strategy. Keep your losses very tight, and let your profits run. And so that's where I've been able to be successful long term, is keeping things tight and letting the good ones run. And
Any swing
take
trades, man,
profits.
that you were holding from any of the tops up there, man?
No, nope. I'm 75%, 76% out of the market. And the
Oh, you're
crazy
sitting
thing is, I
back.
talked to
Okay.
yeah, I talked about this as far as my crypto portfolio. I talked about this on the stream earlier today. So I went neutral, or almost neutral, fully neutral at $79,000 Bitcoin on the way up to 120. So I missed out on another 60%, but I said I'm fine with that because I knew, I thought we were. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we would stop at 100,000. I did.
You thought
We blew.
psychological hundo was it?
Yeah, the psychological whole numbers. I thought that was a perfect area for us to stop and turn around. We didn't. We blew past it 20 more percent. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, we're back where I left the markets. So if you didn't, from a longer standpoint, if you didn't sell, if you don't have a plan to exit, you know, you're not gonna execute. You're not gonna make that trade. You're gonna round
Isn't
trip.
that
You're gonna
crazy,
round trip
man?
every time.
I did the so last cycle, dude. I ended up having like a random grand mal seizure, dude. My wife thought I was having an aneurysm or something, but I was just
Oh
trading. I was
no.
exhausted. Yeah, I'm good now, man. It would only happen one time, but I
Okay.
sold, dude. And Bitcoin, we went all the way up to 60 G's, dude. And I
Mm.
sold when Bitcoin went from 19. I've been buying Bitcoin since they were in the hundreds. Didn't sell it all through 19,000. We came back down to 3 Gs, dude. I loaded up the farm again. When we got up towards $44,000 and that happened, man, I offed a lot. I mean, a lot of Bitcoin. We ran all the way up to 60. We came back down to 30. We went right back up to 69. You kind of have those moments like you're saying, when you're out of the market at 70, 80 grand and we go to 126 and the next thing you know, we're right back where we're at and all these moon
Bro,
boys are,
because the thing is, when you
you
zoom
know?
out, crank, when you
Yeah.
zoom out and you look at it maybe from a more macro perspective, the market is always going to cross paths with regions more than once. I've never seen a market crush a level and never come back and see it. So if you
How do
if
you
you're
feel
if
then
you are,
about silver back to 50? Because this would be
it's
an
not.
excellent example.
I don't think it's going back to 50.
Okay.
I don't think it's going back to 50. Silver's a different beast, bro. Silver's a different beast because there are a lot of fundamental drivers behind that move up. It was parabolic. It got out of control. Yes. If it went up crazy, then it's going to come down crazy. So that's what that is about. But as you see, we found the bottom. I think we're trading at like 80. We're trading at
85, 88,
85,
something.
86, something like that right now.
86, yeah.
Yeah, 86 right now on the silver chart. I think we're finding the bottom on silver. Um, but fundamentally, I think we have much higher to go, and it's going to be the physical
Like 150s, is
purchasers.
that what you're thinking?
Yeah, 150, 140 area. I think the physical purchasers are going to continue to make this bad boy go higher.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, man, you got to take some profits. I saw Da Vinci, what's his name? Da Vinci J
J15 said he
J15.
said he bought it at $1.15, 100. Is that the post you're talking about? That he's just
No,
bought it
I
throughout
mean, I
time
just, I
and
mean, I'm just referring to him because he responded to one of my tweets saying that essentially anyone listening to what I was saying was a dummy in regards to silver, and my post was about taking profits on silver. Well, Magic's dad. I don't know if you know Magic, internet money Magic. My guy, he's a trader
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay,
Yep, he sure
he
is. I
was
watched
saying that
him.
his
He goes live
father.
on Sin City a bunch, right? Sin City Crypto.
Yeah. He goes
Yeah.
live on Sin City. Exactly. He
Yeah.
he um he made a comment while he was on my stream a couple weeks ago. I had him on as a guest, and he said his dad got into silver at about $7 as an average cost basis. And I
That's
said
right.
you would be dumb at 70 something years old not to take some profits on that.
At
Like if you're not gonna
$7.
sell, yeah, if you're not selling at 1,600% up, when are you ever gonna sell?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
sell. And so I made
It's
that
crazy.
comment, and Da Vinci slid in there and said people like me are dumb for thinking that way or telling people to sell a little bit or take profits. And it wasn't dumb because I told you to take profits at 90 something thousand, dollar an ounce silver, and look at where we are now. I mean, we're coming back up to that, but I mean, it doesn't at a 1,600% return. You need to take some profits. I'm sorry,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
got to
Yep.
take
And
some
I'm
profits.
completely out of this trade here, dude. We're dumping.
Nice.
Coming right back down. Yeah, man. I kind of have a crazy. I kind of have a crazy story too, man, because I had 230 ounces of silver, man. I wanted to sell a tenth of what I own. And dude, from 60s to 70s to 80s, I couldn't find anybody. All the pawn shops, nobody wanted to buy silver. Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Nobody wanted to touch it. They said, hey, man, everybody's selling, nobody's buying. So I started outsourcing, and I'm like, okay, well, I found out that like jewelry stores, dude, if it's in bars, they don't have to report it because they just melt it down. It's like considered junk. You know what I mean? If it's not
Right.
in. So I finally found a place that was going to give me, yeah, man. I was able to get a place to give me 90% a spot. We were
Oh
at
wow.
$94. Yeah, I got 90% a spot. I sold
90%.
90% a spot, dude, at
That's great.
$94, dude. So I got, what is that, 83.50 or something like that?
Right.
94 dollars. I have the receipts, dude. Yeah, $84. So at $84, dude, I went off 230 ounces, like 20 G's. And then this thing just kept running, man. And now, dude, 30-40% pullback. Boom, bro.
50% take profit here on that short.
That's insane. Yeah, dude. And so and right when we broke that, you automatically, and this isn't manual trading what when you're doing this. We break
No,
that level at
this is manual trading here. This would be a manual trade. These are all manual. My automated system, Hedgelytics, is a swing trading system. So that is let me bring the Hedgelytics up. So um that's a slower strategy, and it's
and you're
for swing
manually
trading.
taking these trades right now. So when it's saying you're on your exchange right now and you're manually entering into those shorts based off of what you're seeing, and then as it starts going down, you're
Yes, I
taking
would.
these trades.
Yes, exactly. I would manually enter those trades and take those trades. Now I'm not doing it right now with
Gotcha.
you, but yeah. I'm not
No.
right now because we're having that conversation. I'm not as good as you as having that full conversation and trading. Not a
No.
scalp. I got to be locked in.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Gotcha.
but the swing trades are what are automated. So these are automated trades here. You know, for like Bitcoin and Ethereum and such. So.
Now,
Um,
does it work better, man, on bigger top assets? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I only
Like
traded on.
Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Yeah.
Solana.
I traded on top 10 coins.
I could imagine too, man, that BNB would be an excellent player because it's not as volatile as many others. Do you normally do it on BNB as well?
Yeah, I have BNB one as well. Let me see. I don't think it's is this it? Yeah, this is it. So my BNB strategy is slightly different than the other pairs. I have a slightly different strategy with BNB, but I do have an algo that trades our accounts for
You're
BNB.
sick, man. Yeah, I'm learning about these quant traders, man. I'm learning about these traders in these large groups around the countries, bunch of different places, man. This, doing $1 billion in volume, 100 million a day, something crazy, dude. It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah, it can get wild, bro. You just gotta have the right exchange. Um, I don't know if you know quant traders that are trading that much volume in crypto.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 100 million a day, dude. They got to get cut off at 2 billion a day because the liquidity and the liquidations can't participate with them. They got to cut them off. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, doing 100 to $1 billion a day, dude. Yeah, like the Koreans, dudes. These dudes, some of these dudes are, bro. They're think of me like me and you, man. And they said, hey, blood, I got $40 million, dude, and you manually trade that. And just think about it at 1x, dude. Hyperliquid, Binance, a lot of these exchanges you can set up for these quant traders like this. And I mean, dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in a single day, dude. You're hitting 240 mil like this, like just
Yeah, that's
balling out,
true. Yeah,
balling,
that's
balling,
true.
balling out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
true.
not like me and you do where we're putting whatever we're putting into it. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
these
right,
dudes
right.
are large groups, bro, that are, and some of them are even small. It's just that these dudes have you know, the analytics and the systematics to be able to trade like this through APIs and
Yeah,
and
so I
and
got
really
my system I built from the ground up. I built my trading engine um, using Python
no
and
way, dude. So you
JavaScript.
know how to write code? You've done all of that as well?
Oh
You,
yeah, I
that's
mean I wrote my code for my script. Yeah, I'm a code, so I'm a software engineer by like
by
profession.
trade. Yeah. Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, so mhm.
And people are
So
asking real quick, if you guys don't know, this is Crypto Blood. Make sure to follow his channel, man. I've been following him for 5-6 years. He's part of a lot of other channels, man. That you know I participate in. But yeah, guys, this is Crypto Blood. He's the founder of Bloodalytics, Scalpalytics, his whole brand. And
yes,
yeah,
sir.
make sure to follow him. Make sure to follow him. So
Definitely.
when did
And
you get into full time trading, man?
we're gonna have
Oh,
Crank come on tomorrow if you're available, bro. I'll have you on the morning show.
all right, yeah. What time is it your time? So that way I could be available.
11,
I'm going to be.
11, yeah, 11 Eastern Standard.
So it's 9 o'clock for me. So I'll make sure I'm
Mm-hmm.
on tomorrow, and then you could just send me the link, dude, and we'll
Yep.
do the same thing. So when did you go full time trader, full time streamer?
Um. Well, the streaming part, it's full time, but like I said, it gives me something to do every day. I've been doing that, shoot, man, since 17, 18.
Yeah, that's
Streaming.
the same 7 years, man. Because I found
Yeah,
you
same.
through, you know, BitBoy, and I found you through
Yeah. Uh-huh.
around the blockchain when they were doing all of the
Yeah.
panels with everybody, and that's how
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
able to
yeah, yeah.
find you.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I yeah, that's when I started streaming in 17, but I started in Bitcoin in 13. So I bought my first 10 Bitcoins at it was about 90 80
90
$89
bucks.
a share a
Oh
coin.
my
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
blood. OG,
Yep.
OG,
Yeah,
OG,
so
man.
I got in early, not as early as Da Vinci, not,
Yeah,
not as
yeah.
early as
Well,
him, but I
isn't
got
that
in
crazy to
early.
say? By like 80% lower,
But that makes a hell of a difference.
doesn't it,
It
dude?
makes
By
it
the
makes a
X's.
yeah, like big time, bro. Like I'll be sitting on hundreds of millions if I got in that early.
Isn't that
Um,
crazy, dude? That there's people like that. I mean, I
mm-hmm.
just can't fathom, dude, buying an
Well, I know. I
asset
mean,
at.
I know a few billionaires in the crypto space. Personally, I know like controversial Brock Pierce. I know Brock very well.
You guys, oh, that's
Um,
right. You guys have actually talked, and you've seen these
yeah,
guys.
yeah. I've had him on the show a few times. I know Brock.
Yeah, that
And
dude's loaded,
you know,
loaded, loaded.
yeah, yeah. He's loaded. He's loaded, but very controversial individual. Um,
Do
but
are you gonna be going to Bitcoin Las Vegas? Do you guys go and to
I'm
any of those
so
events?
I you know not anymore. I don't really do the crypto events anymore because I'm just burnt out, bro. You got to remember I've been doing them since 17 every year,
Yep.
back to
Yep.
back to
Yep. Yep.
back, multiple ones in a year, many times, man. And so I don't really ain't if I'm not on the panel or speaking, I'm probably not going. You
Understood.
know,
Yeah, no need to
yes,
go. You just go on a
I
vacation or
just
do whatever you're gonna do.
yeah, that's what I do, man. So yeah,
And
if
this
I'm not invited
intraday
to
trading,
speak, then I'm not there probably.
you're not gonna participate. I got you. Like this intraday trading, other than the market open, is that your most times that you trade as well for your personal? Is that kind of your bread and butter, or is it like this intraday right after this lunch right here?
My bread and no my bread and butter is morning. U.S. Open, 9:30. I started looking for setups at 8:39. and then start getting to work, man. And I usually
Mm-hmm,
trade for
mm-hmm.
maybe about 3 hours, 4 hours usually. If it's a bad day, I have to extend my trading hours. But normally I'm done by, I would say, noon, 1 o'clock.
All right, man.
Yep,
Do you
for
have
the day.
if you don't mind me, so I have kids and everything. I do this. We homeschool. We do all of that, man. And so I kind of do the same thing unless there's just no freaking price action. You know what I'm saying? I know that we are having this Bitcoin dump party, dude. If I would have caught the bottom of this, like the way we were talking about on that trend line, dude, this probably would have been a $30,000 trade, dude, and just been completely done for the day.
Right, right. No, I'm with
Completely
you.
done.
It's been some very, very weird activity as far as price action since really like Saturday, bro. That dump on Saturday caught a lot of people. It caught me by surprise. I wasn't trading. I don't trade on the weekends, but it definitely caught me by surprise to see that dump happen on a Saturday like it did.
Now with weekends, do you ever make exceptions to the rules? If something's like really
No,
ripping, you
nope,
just say, you know what, it's not for me. I stay out. And
nope. That's my
okay.
discipline. That's my line in the sand. I don't trade the weekends. Now I will look at the charts going into Sunday evening Asia, just to see, because the last few months we have been seeing some moves occur during 5-6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard, going Sunday going into Asia at 8-9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But typically I just keep it disciplined and start trading Monday morning.
Gotcha, dude. Yeah, I'm looking
So
to take.
you trade on the weekends?
I do, dude. I will. I will.
Damn.
But dude, remember everything that I'm in are these short moves, bro. Every single one of these short moves right here. I mean, I just from here to here, dude, was 9 Gs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Yeah.
need much, and it's really easy to understand that if I get stopped out here for 4, you see what I'm saying? This even just trades like this. This is my bread and butter, dude. This is exactly how I'm taking these trades. Just real simple, just like this, just exactly the way your algo is showing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And these
yeah, yeah,
trades
yeah.
like that are my bread and butter, dude. Now, this particular trade, it's taken me really years in the making, dude. I've been scalping $5,000, $10,000, working these accounts up, man. On this $100,000 account that I took to over 320 grand right now, I applied the exact same leverage, no more than 10, same exact scalp method, but I needed to have an exchange with some serious liquidity, dude, so I can get in and out of these scalps the way you were seeing me do. You know what I mean? Just being able to
Yep.
pop in, pop out, and just
Yep.
kick some ass. So like on these trades, let's just say like especially like hold on here, let's go out. Like on this particular trade, man. Watch here. This is another one of my bread and butters right in here. Let's go. Let's show this. Let's go to my home page. Let's make sure it's showing. Okay, it's showing here on X. All right. So when I told the whole world, man, like we were coming down. Hold on. Let's go all the way down to it. Here we go. We walked through everything. Told the whole world, that Bitcoin's coming down, guys, to this very macro golden pocket. And you could see just point blank, it was our first time coming down to 75K. We finally took out that 80 Gs, started melting through. Look at how perfect, dude, that 0.65 ended up playing out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ended up telling the whole world, I said, hey, guys, if, and I truly mean if, we end up taking a trade, bottoms are accumulated, man. I don't like V-shaped dead cat bounces. I don't like that at all. I want to see these candles to start accumulating and start rounding out. Well, that's what we ended up doing right in here. You could see candles started rounding out. I told everybody, I said, hey guys, I am long right now. There's the candles. If it starts to accumulate and work its way higher, no V-shape, structure first. Told everybody right here, I said, guys, I am long. Let's get in this trade. When I went long, dude, we were already in. We were already up 26 Gs. And then I said, guys, here we go, man. It's on like Donkey Kong. When this thing pops, it's going to pop right outside of this. This is exactly what we wanted to see, dude. It was a monster, baby. It was a monster trade. And yeah, this, same thing whenever we had this 3-touch on this trend line right here, dude. I really wish I was trying to set up the stream, dude. I was freaking out. I was jumping out of a space. This same trade, I was like, man, this trade right here, same thing. Now, weekends, Now that I think about it, man, weekends are really gonna be a Sunday
Right,
evening.
right,
Yeah,
right.
now that I'm actually thinking about it, it's never a Saturday, dude. It's
Oh
always,
no, that's yeah Saturday. I'm like, give me the juice on that, bro. Give me the,
yeah. If
cause
there's something special on a
Saturday is
Saturday,
just yeah, man. I'm just like too much flopping and
no.
groping, bro. Too much.
Yeah. No, I hear. Actually,
And
it's
Tanner.
Sundays, dude. On market, because market opens coming up for London, and then same thing with Asia.
Correct. Asia. Mm-hmm.
And then we get to see how Monday plans out. And then normally Tuesdays, Wednesdays have been really good. Those have been, if we're trading in the morning time, man, it's really going to be those.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, I'm trying to see if there's any other trades. I'm gonna be live here for a bit. If you want to hang out, if you see something, man, call it out. This is the level that we had from before when I first took that long. That same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're starting to get that bounce again. The only problem is that we do keep putting in these lower highs like that. I don't like that. And again, this is a 15 minute. I really love the 12-minute on market cipher. Love the 12-minute, man. When we do these scalps, it's kind of just flat right now. What I would like to see is if we do come back down one more time and we do end up seeing a momentum wave kind of pop in here, bullish divergence, and then we can start layering into this scalp again. Do you see what I'm saying? To catch this
Yep.
pop, something like that.
Yep. So
But most of
let
my
me just
moves,
bring.
dude.
Let me. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I'm
No,
doing
you're
the
good,
wrong
dude.
thing here. So let me just bring my screen back up again, so you'll see. I've
It's the
got
same thing. Look at
a
that.
pin it. Yeah, kind of got it lined up. So basically, with my system, like I said, I'm primarily relying on the signal, but I do draw my trend lines in, and I would, if I were actually trading right now, I would say, my stop loss is here, the red line. But really, if we break out below this pink line, we break above that, then I'm probably going to exit anyway prematurely and just wait for the long trade.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Okay.
looking good as far as to the downside, especially since I got the signal short here. We should be able to roll down to this trend line, and
Do
test
these
that
do you
first
ever take
before.
into account heat maps and stuff and liquidity grabs?
No, no, because
Not at
even
all,
really
huh?
like no, I don't, because you can, like, I've been looking at charts for 15 years, 16 years, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can visually kind of just see where liquidity is.
I love what you just said right now, dude, because my community's like, Crank, how do you know? And I'm like, bro, let's just back test this real quick on support and resistances, and let's compare
That
it to a
well,
heat map.
that's where it is. I
Pop,
mean,
pop, pop,
it's
pop,
going
pop,
to
pop.
express. It's going to
Yeah.
express itself in the support and resistance line.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you can. And there's nothing against it. Like, I know traders that use it, that are good traders. They use it. That's fine. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. So
Mm-hmm.
don't get
Mm-hmm.
don't get it wrong. But yeah, I don't use it. I don't need it.
The other thing too, man, is that most people don't understand is that market makers know that retail and other people are using these, and they can open and close this liquidity because almost every
Of
heat map is
course.
based off of Binance or Bybit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, we're on the
Exactly.
same page,
Exactly.
man.
If
I'm
too
loving
many
this.
people use it, it's not useful anymore. Trading is zero sum game. So, you know, you can't have too many people using that, whatever it is, said thing. It's going to kind of cancel itself out.
Too many people, it's just too obvious. It's probably too good to be true.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, on a longer time frame, if you were to zoom out, like on a 15 below, like below this $72,000, man, are you looking for any bounces on those scalps? Or are you just thinking we're gonna just
Oh,
probably
on
get
this.
that massive flow down to 65K like we're talking about?
Yeah. So, because we initiated this short above my bloodline, once we cross that bloodline, that's kind of like indicative of another short. But I mean, we wouldn't add a short, but it just kind of feeds to the momentum, right? So if we cross over this bloodline here, we should push right through it
Damn.
and break
Okay.
that trend line and head lower.
How
And of
long did it
course,
take you, man, to write code and write these scripts?
few years, man, because with me. So first of all, if you're a coder, that's one thing. But to learn how to code trading systems is a whole nother beast. So it took me the learning curve was pretty high for me to be able to express my thoughts in trading terms, bro. It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Yeah, I
So
can't imagine it's that easy. I mean, goodness, dude. I mean, you
yeah,
gotta
it's
really
not.
know what
I
you're
was,
doing,
I
dude.
mean, thousands and thousands of hours of man time put into that for
There we
sure.
go. We could throw this up like this, man, for us.
Yeah, yeah. So, but the great thing about it, though, the great thing about trading this way with rule-based systems where it's in code, man, I can quickly backtest things. Right, I can quickly back test it and see, just run it raw. I'm not adding any emotions or feelings to it, and just run it just straight raw and see what it would do.
Because it's
From
literally just formulas and outcomes with adjustments,
formulas
and
and
you're just
there you go.
okay.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So
Oh,
with
shit,
rule-based
man.
systems, you're able to really weed out what works and what doesn't pretty quickly. And so like with this is we're starting to move up now, but
You sure are.
this is on the 15 seconds, so it's not a lot of time, or the window of trades is very short, but it is a profitable system, and it updates pretty quick because it's 15-second chart. But you'll see, like, this is without any, I haven't done any additional, this is all just back tested, like in the system, in the strategy report, right? So the scalping, this is a uh, very low time frame system, but it's profitable. You know, it's profitable. Now
And
if I
it's
zoom
with
out,
the scalping, everything's really going to be, man, 50. I've never done a 15-seconder, dude. I couldn't trust it because I need just a little bit more data, unless we're like I'm looking at that rounding out. But even still, I need 1 to 5 minutes. But if this thing's thinking milliseconds, I'm thinking dodo head. You know what I mean? As I'm trying to take what I'm witnessing and what I'm watching. You know what I mean? So 15 seconds is really where the coding's at on these scalps. 15 seconds
no,
up
I
to 1
mean
minute.
you can, no, I mean it just depends. Like for example, these are. Let me see if I can bring up one of my other systems. No, that's not it. I'm working on
I'm
that
all
one.
intrigued with this, and this is all running, and these are Pine scripts through
These are
or
Pine
drop
scripts. Yep,
all
Pine
on
scripts.
TradingView.
Yep, all on TradingView. All on TradingView. So if I bring this up here, let's see. So like this is running. This particular one is on the 1 minute or once. It's 1 second, but it's not 1 second. So these are done on. This is a tricky one. I figured this one out. This is done with a Renko chart. A Renko chart, but you have to do some configurations to get it to work properly because traditionally a Renko chart is going to be based on ATR, average trading range, and that changes. You can't really put a you can't put a system or a trading system on top of that. So you have to do it. You have to do some configurations to get it to work right. But this is basically a Renko chart on the 1 second. I don't know if you know how Renko candles work.
No, dude, I don't.
No,
I'm
okay,
I'm getting blown out of my mind right now. I'm like, dude,
okay.
I
So
want to.
Renkos don't move. So a new candle doesn't form every second. What happens is there's a range, right? So if the market is playing within this candle range, it'll just stay, like, it'll stay here for, let's just say, a whole hour. If it never moves between this range, it'll stay in this candle. It only form a
Okay.
new candle once it breaks out of this range, up or down. Then you'll get a new candle form, a new Renko
Gotcha.
candle form.
Okay.
So it
Okay.
slows it down and smooths out the price action,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
if
Yep.
that makes sense. So this gives you a lot more data here. This goes back to last year of May, and this is kind of the equity curve that you would see on something like this being run backwards, right? So you need to forward test things as well, and that's where I built some Pine script codes that actually forward test as well. So it'll take all the great or profitable parameters in my script, and it'll just keep running those over and over again and collect data on that, and then store the ones that consistently do well, and then those are the ones I'll bring to the public.
And then, if you don't mind me asking, man, just because I've played with like 3Cs before, and then I couldn't really figure it out. Are you using obviously like a third party to be able to connect these scripts directly to the exchange, so that way you're able to initiate these trades?
Yeah, yep. So I've connected. So I use their API engine and connect using their.
So you are using like three commas or I'm sorry, yeah, 3 commas, right? Or no,
my own proprietary is running through my own server.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yep.
This is.
Yeah, I'm not using 3 commas. It's literally built from the ground up. My own system, my own
protection, the whole 9 yards. No,
yeah.
There's nothing. It's and Bitcoin is getting this pop right now, man.
It is popping. Yep, it sure is. It sure is.
All right.
So,
I want to see if this thing's gonna run.
That's it, bro. Go ahead. I don't want to steal your show. I just definitely appreciate the invite, and I will definitely see you tomorrow, man.
I'll see you tomorrow. And again, thanks for being a real one, brother. I really do appreciate you coming on and doing that. And then please send me just in the message, dude, for the invite. And I'd love just to go on and see what you're seeing on in the morning. Try to get a piece with you.
Got you, bro. All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right. Blood, have a good one. Peace. All right, guys. Crypto Blood, huh? How sick was that? Man, I like that. I like that a lot, man. He's super smart. I mean, guys, super smart. Software engineer, writing scripts, building his platform and his brand upon it. I mean, guys, that's top-notch shit right there, man. I'm a bonehead, dude. I'm a bonehead, dude. I'm a manual trader, baby. That's so sick, man. So sick for him, I'm really excited. That was a good stream, man. I really, really, really digged it. I would like to try to get a piece of this, guys. Another piece. Let's pull this up real quick. Let's pull this up real quick, guys. It was excellent info. What do you think, Tradefly? I know, Tradefly, we were supposed to do a stream together, man. Maybe we'll do a little scalp and chill tonight, man. Bitcoin is just cooking, baby. I should have just held the freaking long. Just a bonehead making $20,000 trades, Lou. All right? Just a bonehead doing it simple, baby. That's all. Yeah, I want to see here, man. I want to see what Biddy's going to do. If we can take a piece of this, I'm watching closely. Is Blood your guy, man? Yeah. I've been watching him for a long time, man. I reached out to him and I said, hey, dude, I would love to just do like a get together, man. I know you're another scalper. And he's like, Crank, man, I've been watching some of your stuff. It's cool. Well, he just knows, man, that I was actually, I got to be honest with you, dude. I told him, hey, man, it's pretty hard getting collabs with some of these people, dude, because I'm a nobody. I'm over here doing my stuff. And he was like, bro, I don't care how large your channel is or how small it is. If you can trade, you can trade. Yeah, he's good people, man. I asked Josh too, Joshua Jake, and he goes, yeah, man. I asked Drew, all of them. He says that he actually sees those guys at the ATL, man. He tries to visit them a couple times out of the year, which is super, super cool. Shout out to Discover Crypto. That was a good stream as well today, guys. We're on a roll. We knocked out Discover Crypto. We got Crypto Blood, man, that just jumped in when I went live. Super, super sick, dude. Loved it. Would love to try to get one more trade in, man, before lunchtime right in here. You know what I mean? Would love to try to get one more trade in, but love to try to get one more trade in. Maybe we might just Nah, man, CryptoFace is just telling me. Have you guys noticed that CryptoFace doesn't collab with hardly anybody? So when he gave me that spill, he's like, yo, Crank, man, you don't need any, dick sucking collabs, bro. You could do what you need to do by yourself. He goes, who does collabs anymore? But CryptoFace is like Dude, he's like the fucking Sith Lord. He's, but you know, I don't know, man. He's on a whole other level, bro. He's sick. He doesn't stream at all. He's always busy. He's like Schmeagol. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what he is, dude. What would you call like a hidden Jedi, dude? That's always just doing his own thing until he comes out. Yeah, he keeps it 100. Yeah, he definitely keeps it 100. I hope he actually takes me up on what he said, man. You know, he said maybe I'll, you know, it kind of made me feel good. Maybe I'll take one of your, I'll watch one of your videos and I'll let you know if it sucks. I'll let you know if it sucks or not. You know, Count Dooku. Now, shout out to Crypto Face. Shout out to, you know, I'm sure I'll end up meeting all of these guys one day, man. Nick Cypher, shout out to him. You know, shout out to all these dudes, man, that have been super supportive. It's been cool. But I really have been taking in heed, man, about some of this stuff. You know, last week, he's like, hey, dude, don't just do your thing, man. And now that I've just been doing my thing, I've actually been catching a lot more ground and blowing up, a lot more followers, a lot more views, a lot more everything. And I've just been dialed in with my community, dude, in the Coliseum. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be in Vegas, man. I'll be at Vegas, Bitcoin Las Vegas. For sure, I'll be there Sunday through Thursday. I want to see if Bitcoin just is going to go for it. God bless, man. What's ETH looking like? Is ETH already ripping? Yeah, dude, there's no trades for me to take. You're going to be hanging out with Alex. So, yeah, it'll be great to hang out with him too, man. I don't know, man. We'll catch a drink, dude. Go hang out. I'm out there, dude. I'm going to be in, we got that well pass, whatever, bro. I'm going to be in all those areas and doing that. I'm going to be out there on a mission, dude. Hanging out. Yeah, he is an OG. Blood is an OG, man. He's been in the space a long time. That's when I found him, was around the blockchain. When he was always on the panels, man. Yep. Hold on. Let me text my wife real quick. Great stream, though, guys. I mean, great stream, man. It was a great stream so far. Man, Bitcoin's cooking, man. I really wanted this trade, dude. No, that's awesome, dude. I got my partners with zoomex. You know what I mean? Got my partners out there with zoomex, and man, Bitcoin's going for it, isn't it? Man, this trade I wanted, guys. I really wanted this trade. I knew it too on this trend line, man. This would have been the scalp right in here. This would have been 40 G's. Catching this bad boy here. Yeah, dude. Especially if we came all the way up here to like 75, which is super, super, super easy target. But yeah, man, that's super cool. Shout out to, yeah. Thanks for Blood for being a real one, man. For sure. Like I said, I'm slowly growing, getting pushed around a little bit because I don't have the views or the following, but I've had a large Patreon and I've been trading for 8 years, so take it for what it's worth. I don't really want to see what's going to happen here in just a moment. I love Joshua Jake, dude. You know what? That's my boy too, man. He's all heard. He's been texting me and he goes, how come every single time something epic happens in the market, I'm traveling? Dude, he's missed every single pump and every single dump the entire year. No access to internet, nothing. Man, I want a piece of this Bitcoin, dude, but I don't want to force anything, man. Yeah, man. Tradefly was talking real highly of you, Crypto Blood. He said he's good peoples, man. Dude, I really appreciated you coming on my stream, man, all day. That was super cool. Can't wait to be on your stream tomorrow. Hopefully I can bring a little alpha, man, for you and the Crypto Blood community. Get a scalpalytic out there, man. I like that, the bloodalytics and the scalpalytics. Total brand, dude. Fucking dope. Man, don't tell him those lies that he's that's cool. Yeah, man. You know, as I continue to grow, do more collabs and see you guys right. You know, other spots like you said. I'm gonna be going to those events. I'm even going to. They already paid for to go out to Token 2049, Singapore, and Dubai. If we want to go out there, all of those places, they're like, Crank, we'll send you anywhere you want to go, man. Any of these events. I really want to see what Bitcoin's going to do here, man. If we're going to end up starting this again for a lower high, I want to see if this thing puts in a lower high or if it's actually going to pump, man. This is what I'm waiting for, guys. Let's see if this thing comes up in here anywhere. I want to see what's going to end up happening. If it actually puts in a lower high or a higher, something like this. I want to see. It's going to either go one or two ways, man. If it gets rejection here, I want to see if this thing's going to put in a lower high. I want to see if this thing gets rejected, dude. And then it ends up putting in. So we have a high, a lower high. I might even just take the short right now, guys. And that way we get something like this. You know what I mean? Works its way down. But let's see. I think I'm going to take this short real quick. Got to focus. Really, I need to go eat some lunch, man, with my family. I think I'm only going to be on for probably 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to bounce. Decision's going to be if we break this up here, man. Let's see. CryptoBlood saying we're about to go up, man. The analytics are saying it's good. It's about to pop. We're about to go up. We're going to break this up in here. He's saying it's about to pump, guys. I really want to see what's going to end up happening here, man. If this thing ends up putting in a lower high, let's see. We won't. We'll just take everything out. Let's see what happens. I want to see if this bad boy straight rolls over, man. Two minutes till launch, 1 minute till launch. Man, I love this. He's a quant trader, guys. They would know. There's a difference. Systematical traders. Thank you so much, Blood. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Watch. He's gonna step out, dude. Do a mic drop on us, dude. And this fucker's going straight up to 75. Be sick. I was gonna take the short, and I'm in the short, man. What if this thing goes down to 72.8? It's got a little ways to go. 72.800. So we are coming down. This is that lower high, man, that I was talking about. But let's see, man. This thing really needs to start busting down through all of this little area right in here. Otherwise, it's just going to bounce. But we start busting through this, man. We got a good shot. What do we got? 2 million on the short here. Let's this thing pop. Let's see. There it goes, guys. The quant called it, guys. Did a mic drop and banged out, baby. Yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna have to go eat. I'm gonna go eat some lunch, guys. I'm watching this right now. Man, we had a nice, very nice scalp banger, man, from here to here. Really, I really wanted the trend line pump right in here, because now this thing can totally squeeze all the way up into here, guys. Totally squeeze all the way up into to 74.6. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna be live tonight for a scalp and chill session. All right, I'm gonna definitely get on for a scalp and chill session. But I gotta get some. I definitely gotta get some. Hold on, real quick. 74.050. Give me just a momento. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, guys. And I still am inside of this short, but man, I'm gonna stop real quick and. What do we got? I was getting ready real quick, guys. Whoa, okay, we come down a little bit. Not enough to get excited about. I'm still here. We still got a bunch of you guys watching. Yep, we still got a few. Well, I'm still inside of the short. You guys write in the chat if you guys are still here watching. Had to just get ready real quick. I don't see any chats coming in. All right, oh, there's Prosper. All right. K-Jam, what up? Yeah, guys. I told you guys I was inside of the short. All right. Here's the short. We're up $12,000. All right. I told you guys I was in the short. I might just take my 12 bands. I mean, I busted out 8, got my 12 bands. You know, look, dude, we're up another 12 bands, dude. I took the short, man. I took that short, baby. I mean, dude, 13 bands, man. We're ain't no fucking joke, baby. Let's go. 15, 14K right in here, man. We might just have to just throw a stop right in here, dude. We got 3 million on the short, man. I don't know if anybody's still watching, but you son of a bitch. 15 bands. Come on, baby. I mean, we took the short, man. I was like, guys, maybe this thing comes on up. I don't know, man. It could totally pop back up. But if this thing starts taking this out right in here, dude, it'll be 30 G's. Who's all still here, man? I don't know who's all still here with us, but we might just have to take it real quick. So, man, if Bitcoin just starts rolling over, dude, it's going to be 25, 30 bands, dude. I mean, this ain't no joke, baby. 73 C-Mob. Are you not entertained? 16 G's, man. I might just take it, man. I want to see if, because this thing, you know, if it doesn't take out here, this thing can pop. If it starts taking out here, man, it's rolling over, baby. Here we go. Just something right in here. I said I was going short, man. I told you guys I was going short. But I don't know. I mean, risky business. This thing could have ran, man. It could have squeezed. You know, 17 bands, man. If this thing, oh my gosh, dude, 20 bands. We ain't playing, guys. We are taking this account to $1 million. We took the short, man. Woo! 20 bands, dude. Is Dan still here? Where the fuck is Dan? Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it, actually. Maybe I should just close this bad boy. I should just put a hard stop right in here. 10x leverage right in here. Only 10x leverage. Here, dude, I'm going to set a stop right in here, dude. Here, we'll put that stop right in here. I'll drag this bad boy to right here. I got a hard stop right in there. So if I get stopped out, I'm going to make at least 13, 14 grand. Look, we're going to get stopped right quick. About 15 bands, baby. Ha! Unless it just dumps. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's raise the desk. Here it comes. This thing turns around and just dumps, baby, man. It could be a banger. It's a solid banger, baby. Yeah, I hate the moon math, man, because it's probably going to stop me out right in here. But yeah, this thing goes down to $70,000, dude. I'm going to make 100 grand. I'd make 161. Yeah. We got Oha saying it's a demo account, but he don't know what the fuck is up. Let me show you what a demo account looks like, you fucking faggot. Here's a demo account. Let's click on it. This is a demo account. Welcome to an experienced demo account, Oha. That's all right, my G. Here's your demo account. Let's go ahead and get some fucking money over here on a demo account. Oh my God. Oh my God, you fucked up my screen. Now it's stuck on demo account. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, dude. I can't even close my other trade. Hold on real quick. You fucking hit the refresh on this shit here. But anyways, guys, let's see. I got to look at this real quick here. See if this, oh, and I did get stopped out. I did end up getting stopped out. So hold up. Hold up. Man, I did get stopped out, man. Just a second here. Is this Telegram still open? And I'm out, guys. My family is coming over here, but ain't no demos account, bro. We're taking this account to $1 million. Give me just a second here. Give me just a second here, man. This thing's all fucked up when I click that. Give me uno momento. God, dude. Don't, because people talk on the wolf space, talk shit on you, saying you trade on a demo account. They could say whatever the fuck they want, brother. And they can say whatever the fuck they want. I just showed you guys it ain't no demo account. I'd like to know who talks on the wolf space about me trading on a demo account. These, I'm not even gonna say anything. Don't kill the messenger. Yeah, Bitcoin did end up popping right back up, didn't it? Look at this. Yeah, well, I'd like to know, man. I'd like to know. No, it's okay, K-Jam. He just said that there's people over on the Wolf Spaces, man, saying I trade with the demo account. Here, I'll show you this demo account. And then I'll show you guys. I'll be more than happy. Look at this demo account right over here, dude. This is a demo account. Let me remove my face. This is a $200,000 demo trading. That's through client funding. And I'm underwater. Brother, I've been trading with hundreds of thousands of dollars for years. Years, bro. I have all the videos from last year. I have many followers, bro, that I mean, I have many. Here's a demo account, guys, and it says demo trading. And then look at, here we go. I mean, this is not demo trading, bro. This is, it'll say demo on the account. I showed you guys what a zoomex demo account looks like. I know I talk to them on the weekly, but dude, if anybody's talking that kind of shit, I mean, I don't really care, bro. Life's funny with a pocket full of money, dude. But you guys tell me about this being a demo account. I mean, does you guys see demo? Does this demo to you? If I click over here on VIP Club, I know people that couldn't fucking fathom making $300,000, dude. I've cleared $117 million in trading volume in 30 days. When I first started trading with like 35 grand, 35 to 50 G's. You guys tell me, I mean, dude, is this fake? If it's, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't give a fuck what they say either, dude, because I could tell you people can't fucking fathom fucking trading with this kind of money. All right. And you guys already know what a demo account looks like. I just clicked on it for you. This is not a demo account. You know, here's a Bybit demo account, but it's through client funding. It's directly through client funding. You know what I mean? So anything over $200,000, I get a 100% payout. Here, and watch. Let me just show you guys. I mean, dude, we'll show it all. Dude, I show everything, bro. Demo accounts. I'd love to know. You give me some names, brother. I would love for you to give me some. I'd love to give me some names over on those Wolf accounts, brother, because I'm an executional trader. I show absolutely everything. Would love to hear it. And it really don't matter. You know what I mean? I guess it really don't matter. But here, I'm logging into client, and I'll show you guys what a real demo accounts. And I would encourage anybody that knows how to trade, if you guys are looking for real money, I mean, bro, look at this. Let me show you guys something. People couldn't even fathom doing this on a demo account. Here we go. You guys ready? Shout out to Klein Funding. It's all through Klein Funding through Bybit. Look, haven't traded on the account today. Yesterday was $4,000. All right. The day before that, $2,200. Lost 10 grand. The account was down to like 189. I had to get this back up. Look at this, guys. Here's all the wins and losses. I'm still down. It's 100% payout. Anybody talking shit could just, this is 100% payout. Here's all the trades. Here's everything, bro. 14% target. I mean, dude, you guys tell me. I don't know. I mean, here's the difference. Here's a prop account. There's a demo. All right. Flat out says demo trading. If I go over to MEXC, it'll flat out say demo trading. If I click on demo, guys, there's no faking the funk. So, you know what I'm saying? There is no fucking faking the funk. Look, hold on. Go over to Bybit. I mean, let's go over here. Do you see demo account anywhere on this? There's no demo account, bro. This is a real $319,000. Dude, what the fuck? I mean, I don't care, bro. Whatever, bro. It don't matter to me, dude. These guys couldn't fucking fathom trading. I don't know what they trade with. And I ain't talking shit. I like the wolf spaces, dude. So if there's a hater on there, I would encourage them. You know, I would encourage them to come trade with me for a day, dude, and show me what you're trading with. And I would also like to say that if anybody's like that, and again, I'm not talking shit, guys. I'm just flat out telling you because I like the wolf spaces. I do like the wolf spaces. I think what Cade is building, man, is legit. Absolutely. Shout out to them, dude. And shout out to anybody talking shit about me on that channel too, because I showed you guys everything. Watch here. I mean, how do we even do this? Let's hit transfer real quick. He's fucking... Hold on real quick here, bro. Yeah, dude, 0 fucks given, dude. I mean, dude, I'm showing you. Look, I'll even show you my fucking loss from CryptoBlood. Look, yeah, we had a $12,000 fucking a win right now, but I was down 15 G's, dude, on the other short that I took. That's why I was like, fuck, I should have closed it, man. I fucked up my winning streak. Look, it's all in the fucking pudding, dude. This isn't demo fucking accounts. What are these guys thinking, dude? Just a bunch of hateful suckers. I don't care, man. $1 a day, man, keeps the haters away. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready to go to, we're getting ready to, hold on, man. Yeah. Real simple, dude. I mean, just real simple, guys. I don't know, bro. You guys tell. I don't know, dude. I don't know who would be saying that, dude. Let's hit a transfer real quick, bro. In demo accounts, can you transfer funds? I mean, let's just trade it, send it over to a spot account, dude. Follower account, whatever, bro. It's a unified trading account now, bro. So, like, let's just go over here to a funding account, my copy trading accounts. Let's transfer over 200K. You fucfucking my fucking big old balls, bro. You fucking fuck off. Let's just trade with 100. Let's just trade with 119 now, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'll leave it at that, man. I'll leave it at that. I don't give a fuck. So you guys have a wonderful one. I'll be on for a scalp trading later on today. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.